destroy all the bliss tanks. That'll show them. Run the tanks over. That's it, kid. Run these bastards down. Over there. Let's hit those bliss tanks. See a few bliss tanks! All the peggy grab-assing you do here, you can forget it! Nothing left but smoke and bullet holes. Sweet, sweet vindication. You're a natural, kid. The death wish is yours. You're a natural, kid. The death wish is yours. A wild coyote such as yourself can do a whole lot more damage to the cult with it than I can. Say hi to Dutch for me next time you see him, will ya?
When he dies, I can stuff him for you.
How could have let that happen?
I don't care to think what they'll do to you if they catch you. Shit John does to you. To get you to say yes. I'm praying for you.
You know, in a pinch, dog meat's not half bad.
On May 1st, 1960, Clutch Nixon, at that time a little-known stuntman of the Holland Valley, spontaneously combusted while performing a stunt now known as the Baptism of Fire. Hurtling at speeds never attempted by mortal men, Clutch's body most likely ignited due to a blood alcohol level of .67, despite man and machine being fused together by the heat of 1,000 suns. Clutch managed to survive by maneuvering his vehicle into a nearby stream. Witnesses to the feat assumed he had perished, but Clutch Nixon emerged from the water like a phoenix rising from the ashes. and a legend was born. To this day, it remains a feat never once repeated. For this fiery daredevil. They've stuck the landing. Really burning now. What a sight. They couldn't hit the checkpoint in time. Like a comet. They've stuck the landing. Will they be safe in that inferno? The sky is the limit for this fiery daredevil. The fire's really burning now. What a sight. Jerome is selfish and misguided,
And if he were a true man of God, his people wouldn't have left him in the first place. You, deputy, will still confess your sins, because this is the will of the Father.
What the what? Who else is...
Someone help! Please, God! Don't know what to say. Thanks. The cult's drugs are everywhere in the valley. They put it in our water, which means it's getting into our food. It all starts at Green Bush Fertilizer Plant. I should have seen that coming.
Figure out who caused that. Whoever's out there is living on borrowed time.
What else did you see on TV? I think we can help each other out. I know who you are, Deputy, and I know what you're doing. My name is Special Agent Willis Huntley. The man in charge has been monitoring Eden's Gate for some time. I've been sent by the highest authority to handle it. But the prepubescent eggheads at Langley tell me this is a sharing economy now. And before we help you, you need to do something for us. So just like a fine Turkish sauna, you scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. Pardon my French. Get in my car and I'll explain. I was on vacation, visiting all 50 states in ascending order of patriotism when I got a call. The call. I've been sent here on a special mission from the big man himself. Jesus, tap-dancing Christ, just saying that gets me semi-erect. Pardon my French. I need to recover a tape that, if released, could make him look bad to the public. I tracked it here, to a member of Joseph's happy family. He stashed it somewhere, and that's where you come in. I'm gonna lure out our man, and you're gonna follow him back to his hidey hole and get the tape back for me. Do this for your country, and your country will solve your little cult problem for you. We're here. Follow me. Go on foot the rest of the way. There's nothing you can't prepare for, and there is no end to the varieties of beef jerky. I need access to the equipment in this tower. Get rid of all these doomsday hippies for me. You'd be amazed what a person will do to get out of a steel leg trap. Great job, Deputy. Now meet me in that tower. Attention, comrade. The bed has been wet. Repeat, the bed has been wet.
Who is this? How did you get on this frequency?
I don't have time to explain, but your bunker is compromised. You need to move fast.
Damn it. I'm at the Boyd's house. Send me a chopper and I'll take care of it.
It's tailing time, Deputy. Follow that chopper to Boyd's house. Let the target get in. There's the chopper, right on time. If you got a wingsuit, you can jump off the tower and follow it down. Otherwise, I spotted an ATV that'll get the job done. Now get going. Go, Deputy. Follow him. Chopper. Remember, we still need to find where he's hiding the tape. Any idiot with a stick can pull off wet works. Espionage is what separates us from the animals. Let our man get into the chopper. Remember, we still need to find where he's hiding the tape. Any idiot with a stick can pull off wet works. Espionage is what separates us from the animals. Was a hotel worker. Got a little too nosy with a visitor's private time in a luxury suite, and he came back to bite him in the rear, pardon my French. He fled Grimlandia, wriggled his way into the US of A, and wouldn't you know it, Joseph found him and offered him sanctuary. I'm not letting that bearded kumbaya nutcase have any leverage over the big boss.
let our man get into the chopper. Remember, we still need to find where he's hiding the tape. Any idiot with a stick can pull off wet works. Espionage is what separates us from the animals. Our target was a hotel worker. Got a little too nosy with a visitor's private time in a luxury suite, and he came back to bite him in the rear, pardon my French. He fled Crimlandia, wriggled his way into the US of A, and wouldn't you know it, Joseph found him and offered him sanctuary. I'm not letting that bearded kumbaya nutcase have any leverage over the big boss. Let our man get into the chopper. Remember, we still need to find where he's hiding the tape. Any idiot with a stick can pull off wet works. Espionage is what separates us from the animals. Was a hotel worker. Got a little too nosy with a visitor's private time in a luxury suite, and he came back to bite him in the rear, pardon my French. He fled Crimlandia, wriggled his way into the US of A, and wouldn't you know it, Joseph found him and offered him sanctuary. I'm not letting that bearded kumbaya nutcase have any leverage over the big boss. Clear the area. We're looking for a hard copy, likely an old VHS tape. I'm on my way to you now. Have it ready for me.
Sir, I'm happy to report I got the tape. What's that? Are you kidding me, sir? Chief of Staff. I'd be honored. I'll be there in 12 hours. Sorry, kid. I've got bigger fish to fry, and this little bearded uprising is suddenly below my pay grade. The American way used to mean a deal was a deal, but we live in a new America now. I know you're wishing for a handout, but that's just how it is. Reminds me of something my grandmother used to say to me. Wish in one hand, shit in the other, and see... Am I gonna have to give you a timeout? I'll take that. Oh, I'm so privileged that you could make time for little old me. Wish in one hand, shit in the other, and see which one fills up first. Ah, I miss her. See you around, kid.
What you did at Fall's End was a goddamn inspiration. One of these damn vultures gobbled up the key to my barn. Look, it's a long story. Let's just say I was, indisposed. You gotta help me. I'm a lousy shot when it comes to moving targets. Shoot down those vultures. One of them has to have the key. I'll lie down and die only after I avenge my family. Only you could have helped Fall's End like that. Shit, what's that?
Need to fortify our body and soul if we're gonna fortify this town.
Want to get your mind blown? Try this game.
I thought we were all gonna die here.
All right, Deputy. It's time to boost T levels and give the people that little extra fire they're craving. Right now, we serve our Montana tendergroins a lot of ways. Baked, fried, boiled, steamed, cured. Hell, we even got a signature dessert. Nuts cream. But that ain't gonna cut it this year. We need something new, something exciting. We're gonna put together a spread that would make a TV chef's asshole pucker. 3 new ways to enjoy that swinging beef. Shredded, roasted, and blue. First 2 are simple. Tractor mulcher and some fire should do the trick. The third one? Well, let's just say interrupting a bull when he's playing hide the salami is one of the most dangerous things you can do. But that's what makes it taste so good. When you're done, bring the goods back to me and we'll kick the festival off with a bang.
After enough dumb men in my life, I learned to rely on nobody but myself.
This game's awesome. You can play with your friends.
Can't thank you. Getting rid of those fucking cultists. Finally starting to feel like home.
Come on, little critter. Ha! Well, you know the old saying, teach someone to fish. Well, hey there. Got a moment? You know, I can teach you a life lesson, if you're interested. Ha! Well, you know the old saying, teach someone to fish. Well, hey there. Got a moment? You know, I can teach you a life lesson, if you're interested. You've got the look of a practiced fisher. Suppose I'm just preaching to the choir, huh? You'd be a fool not to take advantage of the fishing round these parts. Having a moment just to yourself in all this craziness, well, it's good for the soul. It's important not to lose sight of what is and isn't worth fighting for. Way I see it, the biggest problem these days all stem from the fact that most people don't stop and think before they act. Not every problem is solved with a bullet, you know. Anyway, that's just my 2 cents. If you need any gear or bait or the like, I can set you up. A patient fisher is a happy fisher.
Just have to say yes.
worthless!
They're surrounded! Close in! Seems like a big fuss for a pile of shit. But that fertilizer was being used to build all sorts of explosives. Maybe we can use it to our advantage. Thanks for the hard work, Deputy. But if you could do me a favor and, air yourself out a bit before coming back into my church, I'd appreciate it.
Extra hands make light work. Old man Redler's a genuine war hero. Even at his age, he's never backed down from a fight. All the same, I hope he hasn't tried to pick one with Eden's Gate.
Take it down to normal, Luke.
Glad I don't bother shaving. Helps keep the skeets away.
The seeds consider wild animals to be their property.
You gotta try this. Best game ever.
Damn, I can build my own levels.
I quit, all right? Ever since you Peggy's bought this place, things ain't been right. You're putting shit in the fertilizer. Well, obviously, but that...
Man, this is the most awesome game I've ever played.
We got a fucking nightmare moose on our hands. Eden's Gate did something to it with drugs. Now the damn thing's insane. Tracked it down to the outskirts of the valley. We sent a squad to take it down, but we haven't heard from them since. It needs to be put down before its next rampage. But you need to be ready. The damn thing's a monster.
I got dragged on a field trip to this shit factory in 8th grade.
What the hell were they thinking? Couldn't have held this